Apex Trading Limited currently has a current ratio of 2:1. The management is reviewing several financial transactions to see how they will affect the company's liquidity position. State with reasons whether the following transactions will increase, decrease, or does not change the current ratio. Okay, the first situation is the company pays out rupees 40,000 in dividends that were previously declared. Okay, before we even begin with the first subdivision and tell that whether that each and every scenario will increase, decrease, or does not change, we have to have a working current asset and working current liability, which means we have to assume something by ourselves. Therefore, this question says that the current ratio is 2:1. Therefore, I'm assuming a current asset of 20 lakhs for this problem and current liabilities of 10 lakhs for this problem. Please understand, this is assumed number. The both of them are assumed numbers, so that it will help to simulate that each and every scenario what would be the impact on current asset and current liability. So with these assumed numbers, let us deal each and every situation one by one. The company pays out 40,000 in dividend. Okay, so declared dividend. What is declared dividend? Declared dividend is that dividend the board of directors had proposed and the shareholders have approved it. Proposed dividend is not a liability, but declared dividend is a current liability. Therefore, when the company pays declared dividend, pays off the dividend, then there will be a reduction in current liability. So my opening current liability was 10 lakhs. When I pay off, my current liabilities will go down by 40,000. Consequently, my cash also will go out, right? Because I'm paying the dividend to shareholders, cash also will go out. Cash is a current asset, therefore the current asset will also see a decrease. Therefore, the new current asset is 19,60,000 and new current liability is 9,60,000. So just divide this and this, what you will get? You get 2.04 and your starting current ratio was 2:1. Therefore, the first situation will increase your current ratio. Let us go to the second subdivision. The company redeemed 3 lakh 10% debentures at a premium of 5%. Understand? Debentures due for redemption is not a long-term liability, it is a current liability. Any debenture, when we borrow, it is long-term liability. It can be long-term liability if it is borrowed for a period more than 12 months or beyond the operating cycle. But any debenture which is due for redemption, the maturity date is lesser than 12 months or maturity date is closer to your operating cycle, then it is a current liability. Therefore, the date when I redeem the debentures, it would have been already a current liability only. Therefore, I will see it is similar to payment of dividend. My opening current liability was 10 lakhs. I am redeeming debentures worth rupees 3 lakhs and I am also redeeming it with a premium of 5%. Therefore, I am totally paying out 3,15,000. I'm paying out liabilities worth of 3,15,000 and my cash outflow is also 3,15,000. Therefore, the remaining current asset and current liability will be 16,85,000 and 6,85,000. Therefore, the new current ratio will be 2.46. This also increases your current ratio. Let us go to the third scenario. The third scenario, a total of 50,000 is collected from customers. So please understand here, customers are nobody other than debtors, and debtors are nobody other than current assets. Therefore, when I receive cash from debtors, it will increase my cash balance. At the same time, it will also decrease my debtors balance. Both cash and the debtors belong to current assets only. Therefore, this plus 50,000 and the other minus 50,000 will cancel out each other, and therefore the net impact will be 0. And also please understand that when you collect cash from debtors, the liabilities won't undergo any change. Therefore, the new current asset and new current liability will also be 20 lakh and 10 lakhs only. Therefore, this does not change your current ratio. Let's go to fourth scenario. The company acquires new equipment worth rupees 8 lakh by issuing equity shares to the vendor. Okay, the company has purchased a new equipment. Let us say it is a machine. So machinery account debit to equity share capital. The company has issued equity share capital. Now this machinery is a non-current asset. So non-current asset would have gone up, and also equity share capital is nothing other than equity, which is shareholders funds, which is equity. Therefore, non-current asset as well as shareholders funds have got nothing to do with current asset or current liability. Therefore, there is no change in the current ratio. So these are the solutions for these 4 subdivisions you can have. First is declared dividend increase, debentures due for redemption increase, collection from debtors no change, and then machinery purchased in exchange for equity share capital, no change in current ratio. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye.